The feedback I get from this video here, I can start posting more and you know, start making videos based on stuff I do to this thing. So this is my first Mazda Speed. I bought this car 6 months ago with a 176,000 on it. Drove it about 100 miles, spun a rod bearing. I think because the VVT gear broke, I don't know, regardless. We started doing research and saw that everybody was swapping their you know, regular Mazda 3 Sports to the Ford Fusion engine. And I know that the platform's pretty much the same, so we did some research and came up with a little game plan. I ordered a head gasket and stuff, and this is what we did. So I got 3,000 miles on this swap. It's running a 2011 Ford Fusion rotating assembly with the factory Speed 3 2.3 head, cams, everything. I used the timing components from the Fusion just because they're a little beefier. Stock Speed 3 transmission, clutch, axles, everything. I even used the Speed 3 head bolts, head gasket, oil filter housing, everything. Pretty much set both engines side by side, see what's the same, see what's not, and you know, swap everything out. I could feel a significant increase in torque right off the bat. However, I wish I spent more time cleaning and prepping the clutch, or even buying a new one, because anytime I get, you know, into heavy boost, it starts to slip. We did order a new clutch, so I'll be doing that here soon. AFRs 14.4, everything's good, goes into boost great. Yeah, I don't know if I said, but I got 3,000 miles on the swap. No leaks, no noises, no issues. The only check engine light it gets for the VVT solenoid, I'm dealing with a lot of metal from the previous engine blowing up. Just cycling things out. I've had 3 oil changes on this already. But yeah, it's a 2008 Speed 3 with the 2.5 bottom end. And pretty much accessories, valve cover, turbo, everything is from the Speed 3 engine. Cylinder head, intake manifold, does have a little bit of aftermarket done to it. I don't really know what's what. So yeah, aside from the exhaust leak, the thing's great. You do have to drill the oil pan, and I bought one of those eBay drain plugs with rubber washers on both sides, because the factory 2.3 has the port in the block where it feeds back through. Also, the turbo feed, you gotta run a T off the oil filter housing. I mean, there might be other ways you might be able to drill something out. I didn't really have the time to, you know, go through it. The timing was a little fun. I did change the friction washers. You know, it's a little tricky, but it's only as complicated as you make it. So, take your time. Watch as many videos as you can. It's the only advice I can give you. And, you know, if you're not a professional or you're uncomfortable, get somebody to help you. It's the only thing I can say. I told my wife that there was a 12% chance it's going to do when it started. I'm an experienced mechanic. Lo and behold, it works, but it doesn't work every time. So yeah. So if anybody wants any more updates or information, I'm going to try to make a video when I'm putting the clutch in and maybe get some good pulls on it. I break clutches in by beating them instantly, so no break-in miles for me. So yeah. I'd like to get some more videos out, you know, especially if people are wondering. The 2.3 engines to buy even a used one for these things with high mileage is astronomical. And I don't see the money warranting a replacement factory engine. There's so many problems. This has solved the oil consumption issue. It solved the VVT issue. It solved, you know, just countless other things that within 100 miles I had problems with the original engine. You know, that being said, it is my first one. I'm sure there's going to be other problems that I'm going to fall into, but you know, it turned out great. And there's a lot of little things that you do have to spend time with, figuring out what works. The PCV hoses are different, so you have to make sure that's swapped out because it's almost impossible once it's in the car. You know, make sure you get rid of all the spring clamps. Use worm drive clamps instead of the spring clamps because I had countless issues with every single one of those spring clamps leaking. Changing hoses that look like they're deteriorated, even if they're not deteriorated. If it's in a hard spot, change it. You know, I used pretty much, I even reused the head bolts from the 2.3, which, you know, I don't recommend, but like I said, in a pinch, I have 3 children. It's extremely hard to get time to work on my stuff. I do enjoy it. It's just, you know, responsibilities. But if anybody has any questions or wants to, you know, talk about if maybe somebody else has done this swap, I'm not sure. I know there's one guy on YouTube, Cars and Beats, I think is his page, and he's got a couple posts up, which I think he's done the same swap. His is stock. Mine does have a bigger turbo. I think it's a bigger factory turbo. It does have the CB intercooler, top tuner. I don't even know what kind of exhaust is on it. TWN shifter. I'm the second owner of this car. I actually bought it from the neighbor down here. He's sitting in their driveway with a variable valve tick. I thought I was going to get away with changing the timing chain. But I'm glad that it happened because I'm telling you, I've never felt torque this powerful out of one of these cars. And personally, I've only owned this one. I've ridden a few of them. But this thing feels rock solid. Yeah, thanks for watching.